Hey, what's up, internets? Once again, it is I, Exanity, and I'm putting myself on the spot yet again, just to talk about some random stuff that has been heavy on my mind. And most recently, probably about an hour ago, I was thinking about all the things I want to do, all the things I haven't done, and all the things I have yet to do, and how I can accomplish them. How can you accomplish them, Alvin? Well, I don't know. Do them. And so it sort of went like that. But I was surfing the internet, surfing YouTube, surfing a bunch of daily blogs and stuff that I check out. You know, game development, mods, stuff like that, technology. I love that stuff. It's amazing. But at the same time, these days, given the opportunities that technology, and I just lowered my chair. I'm not shorter. It's just a trick. It's an illusion. But given the improvements and opportunities that technology has presented to us, a lot of people can get their word out. A lot of people can produce content at a relatively fast rate, and I devour a lot of that content. But at the same time, I want to produce content also, and I want to get my work done. And I was just thinking about the insane amount of balance that you need to achieve, which I don't have yet. I'm striving for that. I'm working on that. But there has to be an insane amount of balance in order to take in the content that other people produce, and this includes movies, games, discussions, everything. And not only do you have the AAA studios or the really high-end film production studios producing content, you also have, people just in their houses, in their rooms, regular consumer cameras producing really good content. And you just don't have enough time to watch all of it, though. And it's really good. Most of the stuff I watch, it's really good. But the main thing about it is it wastes, well, not waste. That is the wrong word to use. It takes a lot of time to get through that content, and I enjoy that content. I have an hour commute to my job, so I burn through a lot of podcasts and audiobooks, but that still is enough time to get through all the content I watch, And I also want to get back to work on some of my projects. We just entered a break for the job I work at. As an instructor at a college. We just entered break, so I have 2 weeks to really catch up on most of the projects that I put on the backlog because I was just too busy, or either I got caught up in other things. So really, it's priorities. Priorities is a big part of it. But I was just thinking about the amount of content on the internet, and basically the balance that you have to achieve in order to get your content produced, but also not miss out on the content that other people are producing. So this is my first week off on break, and I'm already making a list of things that I have to go down and do. And at the same time, when I was surfing YouTube tonight, I was like, wow, I found a couple of new people that I subscribe to, and I'm like, wow, these people create really good content. They raise really good points. And most of it was dealing with the game industry. I love discussing that. I love discussing where things are headed, where things are going, because crazy amounts of potential are embedded inside the games industry. We're talking about creating realities that, well, I was going to say in the future, but now it's hard for people to distinguish um, where they should spend their time because the games are so compelling and so uh, realistic to them in a sense. They put their time and effort into that game, and it's enough for them. It's giving them enough back that they feel it's justified, and in some cases it probably is. Who's to say that this life is better than the one that they're living in? So, but that's a whole another topic of discussion. I don't want to have another 13-minute video like I had before. I don't want to waste you guys' time or anything like that, but yeah, I was just thinking about that and the list of things that I have to do in order to get my work done, in order to move on and uh, move out of state and get a job in the games industry myself. So um, it's going to be a really difficult. And some people can do it really well. Some people prioritize and plan. That's their thing. They can do it. Me, I'm more of a spur of the moment guy. I'm more like a water. I make it up as I go along, which I've been learning to fit myself into a schedule more and more, but it still doesn't feel natural. When I just jump into something randomly, I throw a lot of passion into it. And when I put myself on a schedule, it's hard to grab that same amount of passion. You know, um, Sort of like before I went to art school. when I used to draw, I didn't used to draw all the time. But when I did decide to draw, so much passion and so much effort went into it, you know? Like, by the time I finished, I was tired, you know? But going to art school, they made it more of a frequent thing, you know, where you will do this now, even if you don't feel like it, which is good. It's good to pick up those skills. But at the same time, that passion, you know, it takes a while to pull that passion out of yourself and apply it to that situation. So it's sort of like that. I just have to prioritize things. You know, I could watch this content right now. I could learn this new skill, or I could get this done. You know, and it's really interesting how that's how I'm slowly picking up on that as the years go by. You know, but I'll talk more about that later. If you're interested in other things about my life, or you want me to talk about a certain subject, just let me know. If anybody's watching these, leave a comment. I'm happy to hear about people. You know, I'm just doing this basically to sort my thoughts out and kind of for release a little bit. Um, if you guys want to talk or anything, or if anybody's even looking at these things, drop me a letter, a digital letter, and I'll get back to you. But there's just been another video, me talking to the camera, and it's getting normal. It's kind of weird the first time, but I'm getting used to it. Anyway, I'll see you later, internets, on the next video. Hopefully I'll do this one tomorrow. And it's still late at night. This video is done at around 4:38 a.m. I'm a night guy. I'm a night owl. I do everything at night. This is when I'm on. So probably do all my videos at night. But anyway, I'll see you later, internets. Don't go anywhere, because I will be back.